Today I'm at Christchurch Church at the start of the Avon Way. I'm walking from here to Salisbury Cathedral along the path of the Avon Valley Path, which is 35 miles along the Avon River. It's a glorious day. I'm camping en route. Better get going. The signage as you come out of Christchurch is very good, and you're out of Christchurch very quickly, and then you get your first views of the River Avon. Looking really spectacular out here today. Just a few miles along the path you come to a little village of Burton, which the signage does a good job of keeping you away from most of the houses. It's a bit windy today, which is keeping the temperature a bit lower than it looks probably on this camera. But now I've got about 7-8 miles of this type of pathing until I get to Ringwood. Having just spent a rather unpleasant mile walking up the B3347, I thought I'd take myself a break underneath this tree. Yeah, that road isn't great. There's a path on the left-hand side as I was coming up, but that keeps you away from the cars. But as a B road, it was bloody busy. But back out in the countryside now, and yeah. Just gonna have some lunch. A lot of the Avon Valley Path is water meadows, which is unsurprising considering it's following the river course. A couple of years ago when I did it, this was impassable. I couldn't walk this at all. Just come through Ringwood now, and this path, which could be beautiful because you can see through places like that. There is a fishery on the other side, and it looks particularly lovely. But the whole thing's been trashed by having this horrible green thing put up. Thankfully, the nasty green stuff does eventually end, well, apart from this bit. And you do get to see the next fishery along. And very pretty it is too. After the fisheries, the elevation rises slightly and we're back into the New Forest. I don't know where the Avon River is. Well, just coming into Fording Bridge now. You get greeted with this lovely view of the church. Next to the church there's a wonderful sign. Coming out of Fording Bridge now. It took a little bit longer than anticipated to get out of Fording Bridge, mostly just because I was enticed by a Magnum ice cream. Got about 3 miles to go now to the place that I've selected for camping tonight. And plenty of time, so that's why I'm sort of slowed down a bit. Don't want to be pitching the tent too early. Don't want to be disturbing anyone. Wood Green Cemetery. Worth remembering if you're doing the Avon Path. Well, this is my humble abode for this evening. It's a bit of a perfect spot, I'm sure you'll agree. Yeah, so the Avon Way. I ended up doing 26 miles today, but that's mostly because I was using up time because I didn't want to arrive here too early. Weather's been great. It's been really nice. There's quite a lot of road walking and it's quite flat. And it's 7 o'clock. Sunrise is at 5:30, so I'll be waking up about then. Until tomorrow and more adventures. It's day 2 on the Avon Valley Path. Just walking on the bottom of Castle Hill at the moment. 7 o'clock in the morning. Sun is just reaching through the trees. And it was fucking cold last night. I've just come through the village of Downton, which is very pleasant. I'm about 4 or 5 miles from where I camped last night. And it's, yeah, I must admit, it's really nice this morning. The frost has burnt off. The streams are lovely. There's been swan flying around. It is a really beautiful day for hiking. And there's some lovely little spots just to sit and have a rest. 9.5 miles to go, leaving Hampshire, leaving the New Forest. Come on, you are going to have to move. Alright, you can just bare your teeth at me. You're very curious. You're not coming through. That's a disappointed goat. Well, finally, after officially 33 miles, that is my first view of Salisbury Cathedral. Little over a mile to go now, so it's just a quick trot downhill. Guess that's me with 3/4 of a mile to go. My last view of the River Avon. Just about to go into the cathedral grounds now. It's a very nice old part of town, this. Well, that has been the Avon Way Path. 34 miles from Christchurch, Priory to Salisbury Cathedral. Really enjoyable. Stay safe until next time.